There's been quite a surprising and emotional turn on The View this week as co-host Sunny Hostin made a dramatic shift in her opinion about the newly appointed Pope Leo XIV. Just days ago, Hostin expressed serious concern over the Pope's past remarks regarding the LGBTQ+ community. His 2012 comments, where he criticized what he referred to as the homosexual lifestyle and alternative families, had left her and many others questioning whether he would continue in a more conservative vein. But all of that changed on Monday when Hostin discovered something unexpected about the Pope's background, his deep, personal connection to Haiti and the Black community. According to documents Hostin referenced on the show, Pope Leo XIV's maternal grandparents were described as people of color, and his grandfather's place of birth was listed as Haiti. This revelation was a game-changer for Hostin, who beamed with pride and declared, "We actually have a Black Pope, apparently. It's a chef's kiss for me." She framed the moment with a poignant reminder of former President Trump's derogatory comments about Haiti, contrasting that narrative with the fact that the head of the Catholic Church now has Haitian roots. For Hostin, this wasn't just a fun fact. It was a powerful symbol of representation and a narrative twist she hadn't expected. Hostin's shift in tone didn't come only from discovering Pope Leo's heritage. She also noted more recent statements from 2023 that indicated a much more inclusive outlook. She quoted the Pope as embracing Pope Francis's belief that the Church is for everyone, highlighting that inclusivity was becoming central to his papal message. "I'm liking this guy a lot," Hostin said with enthusiasm. "I'm loving the Pope." Her warmth and optimism were a sharp contrast from Friday's more skeptical tone, and it was clear that she had genuinely reassessed her views after learning more about both his background and evolving public statements. The mood on the panel was notably upbeat. Co-host Whoopi Goldberg praised Pope Leo for defending the press, referring to his earlier speech that same day in which he expressed solidarity with journalists imprisoned for reporting the truth. Goldberg highlighted the Pope's plea for journalists to avoid partisan language while staying committed to facts, something she called both wise and necessary in today's polarized media climate. "I like that. I'm digging him," she said with a smile. Navarro also chimed in, lauding the Pope's early outreach to journalists and his vocal defense of press freedom. She saw this move as deeply symbolic and meaningful, especially given the current challenges facing the media in many countries, including the United States. "It's good to show the world that not all American leaders are the same," Navarro said. "It's good to have an American that can denounce the things happening against immigrants here." What stood out most throughout the discussion, however, was the unity and shared excitement from the co-hosts over Pope Leo's roots and early actions. For Sunny Hostin, the new pope wasn't just a religious leader. He had suddenly become a cultural and symbolic figure of progress. She reiterated several times throughout the segment that Pope Leo is a Black pope, smiling with pride and ownership. While his journey and leadership are just beginning, this moment, at least on The View, marked a hopeful pivot toward possibility, representation, and reconciliation.